Welcome back to Masons and Their Music. I think I have a special holiday treat for you. It starts in Siberia in the latter part of the 19th century when a young 8-year-old boy and his parents immigrated to the United States. They came to Ellis Island, and the little boy at the age of 8 looked up and he said, "Mommy, Daddy, what a beautiful lady." He was talking about the Statue of Liberty. He fell in love with America at that moment. His name was Israel Balin, and they moved into the Lower East Side into what is known as Hell's Kitchen. It's where a lot of immigrants went, particularly Russian Jews and some Italians. He was actually one of the Joseph Pulitzer newsies. He would stand on the corner and bark out the headlines and pick up a copper coin here and there for selling a newspaper. In fact, he was accidentally knocked over by a boom as he was standing on a corner, and he fell into the East River. People jumped in and rescued him. When they pulled him out, he still had the copper coin clutched in his hand. He later said in life, "I knew I was tight-fisted from the very first day." He then became a singing waiter, and he joined the military. It was World War I, and he was in basic training on Long Island. Now, I tell you all of this because Israel Balin was not a name that was going to get him into the United States Army. So he changed his name to Irving Berlin. And while he was on Long Island, he wrote "God Bless America." Nothing much happened to it until Kate Smith sang it. And some people today think it should be the national anthem. It's a little easier to sing than the Star-Spangled Banner. But this particular Irving Berlin story will take us to California. You know, he was going to be a wealthy man when he got married because his wife was the daughter of the magnate who owned the Comstock mining concern. But when he found out that his daughter was marrying a Jew, he disinherited her. But Berlin became wealthy, not just because of his music. Irving Berlin formed ASCAP BMI, which essentially codified the music rights for artists and composers, and that was the source of his greatest wealth. His estate to this day still gives $10 million a year to the Boy Scouts of America. This particular song was written in Beverly Hills. He was lamenting the fact that he was away from the East Coast at Christmas time, and he was working on a movie, Holiday Inn, and Holiday Inn was probably the movie of the year. And he was so sorry he was away from snow that he wrote a song called "White Christmas." And I would like to dedicate it not only to our Masonic year, but I would like to dedicate it to all members of the United States Army, the Marine Corps, the Navy, the Air Force, the people who selflessly go wherever duty calls, putting their lives on the line to keep us free, because it's the greatest gift we open at Christmas, and it's a gift we can open 365 days out of the year. Here's the music that celebrates that. From Brother Irving Berlin, from the movie Holiday Inn, it's called "White Christmas." Merry Christmas. We'll see you next year with Masons and their music. We will pay a visit to our Scottish brother Bobby Burns in January and have a wee dram and a little bit of history you might not know.